looking at the President Federation Cup, and also we're going straight to Europe. In Spain, we'll be looking at the Real Madrid and the Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, and we'll see how we can take a swipe to Italy, looking at what happened at Atalanta. And then also looking at Como and Napoli, well, denting the hope of Napoli, talking about Como, said Fabregas club, making sure that at least they got maximum point at home. And they'll be heading straight to England. Looking at Arsenal, he has a dismal performance, or would you say it is normal with Arsenal? And as for Liverpool and Man City, well, I don't know, 11 points clear off the table with more games that they have played. And let's see how it pans out, looking at other English Premier League. So these and more we'll be reviewing on the show this morning. 5 minutes already gone past the hour of 8 a.m. Abuja. And let's take a dive, a quick break, and when we return straight to the package, and we'll begin with the President Federation Cup.
To the commercials. It's just that we want to see other audio. Eagles 102.3. Golf. Football. Basketball. Lawn tennis. Cricket. Volleyball. Athletics. It's the mother of all sports show.
It's sports on Eagles Wings with Vicky weekdays from 8 a.m. with the real sport. Sports on Eagles Wings. Sportstainment at its finest.
For so long you've been silenced. We have just found your voice. Take it. Use it.
You assess Nigerians before we become politicians or before you become a member of any political party. The kind of things that happen in Nigeria, this is so egregious that if God looks down from heaven, you realize that we are really paying for our sins.
Speak your truth and be heard on the Eagles Morning Rise, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eagles 102.3 FM, your radio experience you can count on. We had to call a quick timeout to catch our breath. Whew. Now, back to sports. It's Eagles 102.3.
Drinic from no kind of range just put it over the bar.
Okay, glad to know you're still there, and if you are just tuning in, this is Sport on Eagles Wings. Yes, Eagles FM 102.3 Sport Magazine show on radio. Now we begin with the FA Cup. Yes, across board, defending champions, dethroned, and others like that. Well, it was actually a beehive of activities in the across Nigeria, looking at the FA Cup. Now we begin with let's just start outside looking we begin from Bayelsa State and Ikorodu City. Yes, they are the state FA Cup champions, and they were dethroned over the weekend. Now, after the defeat on penalty, Crossoda rather, now, and Inter Lagos now will represent Lagos and Bayelsa State in the FA Cup. Now, Crusada for Bayelsa State, and Inter Lagos will represent Lagos in the FA Cup. Now, dethroning Ikorodu City and Bayelsa United. Now let's say that Bayelsa United came into Bayelsa State final as an overwhelming favorite, but after it finished a 2-all draw in a regulation time, it was the Academy Boys that triumphed 4-2 on penalty to clinch the trophy. Now similarly, back-to-back champions Ikorodu City lost also on penalties, 5-4 to Inter Lagos after the game finished goalless in the Lagos State final on Sunday. Now in Oyo State, Premier League side Shooting Stars of Ibadan claimed the trophy after beating second division side Crown FC 4-2 on penalties after it ended goalless in regulation time. Now Mustafa Lawal, who came on for Chinedu Anozie just before the shootout, saved 2 spot kicks to continue his strong form this season. Now in Imo State, Suraju Lawal scored a brace to help Heartland beat Oisa FC 2-0 at the Dan Anyam Stadium in Owerri. Now, after a goalless affair, Atlantic FA edged Harmony FA on penalties in Niger State final played at the Bako Kotangora Stadium in Mina. Now, 9-time MPFL champions Eyimba were beaten on penalties in Abia State final for the second year running by Ahudia. I have to call that one very well. Okay, probably Awudinyanem FC. Yes, Awudinyanem FC at the Umuahia Township Stadium. Eyimba, who are still struggling in the Nigerian Premier League, lost the FA Cup title to Ahudinam FC in Umuahia. Talking about the Township Stadium in Abia State. Now, Kwara United continue their reign as the champions of the FA Cup in Kwara State after they defeated ABS on penalties in the final on Sunday. Talking about Abubakar Bukara Saraki club. They lost to the Ilori side. Now in Benue State, MPFL bottom side Lobby Stars defeated Flight FC 2-1 to secure the trophy. Yes, they are in the relegation zone in the MPFL, but they were crowned champions of the FA Cup in Benue State. Now, John Mark opened scoring with a beautiful free kick, while Terence Foga equalized for Flight FC minute before the break. Now, Samuel Tiza scored the winning goal just 8 minutes after the break. Meanwhile, Dundee Babes beat Luatai 2-0 in Jigawa State final. Okay, champions still emerging across the state. Former MPFL champions Rivers United needed penalties to beat Wilbros FC in Rivers State final played on Saturday. Now in the Federal Capital Territory, penalties were also decided to determine the winner as Family Worship Center FC beat EFCC in Abuja. Yes, they had to resist the arrest from EFCC over the weekend. Well, we say big congratulations to Bumi Blair Haruna, who happens to be the coach of Family Worship Center. Yes, he was on the show on Friday, and he actually spoke confidently ahead of that game, knowing fully well that EFCC are familiar enemies, or probably familiar opponent when it comes to games. Now, en route to the finals, they've played these teams, they know these teams very, very well, and even the coach of EFCC, who happens to be his very good friends, they know themselves, and for FWC, that's Family Worship Center FC, they clinched their first major title. Yes, they clinched their first major title. So congratulations to Family Worship Center Football Club, led by Bumi Blair Haruna, and they will represent the FCT in the President Federation Cup. In Enugu and Nasarawa State, it was a straightforward win for Rangers International. Talking about the Flying Antelopes and Nasarawa United. Yes, against Ijele FC and Basira, respectively. Now, struggling MPFL side, Akwa United also edged Eagles IFA 1-0 in the Akwa Ibom State final. Now, Akande Ibrahim scored the only goal. Now, in the clash of the Creative Championship League, team Imperial FC defeated Beyond Limit on penalty to win the Ogun State FA Cup for the first time. Remember that Remo Stars withdrew from Ogun State. Yes, they withdrew, and now it has given way for Imperial FC as they are now the champions for the first time in Ogun State. Now, Wahab Hassan handed Beyond Limit the lead before Imperial scored twice through Bashirul Abdul Karim and Aremo David to go in front. Now, with seconds left to play, Peter Celestine slammed home the equalizer to send the entertaining final to penalties, which the Ogogbulu side won eventually. Now, in Osun State, Igbajo United defeated Osun United by a single goal to win the trophy. Now we go straight to Anambra State, where Edel FC beat fellow second division side Solution FC on penalties to win the trophy. Sunshine Stars also beat Sunshine Stars under 19 on penalties to secure the Ondo State FA Cup title. Now in Ekiti State, Nosma beat Comdem 1-0, and it was the same outcome between Katsina United and Junior Damburama in Katsina State, with the MPFL side coming out on top. In Ebonyi State, Abakaleke FC beat Senator FC 1-0 in the final. We go straight to Kano, where Kano Pillars beat Barao FC 3-2 in an entertaining contest that saw Ahmed Musa feature for the same Besugida side. Hadi Mohammed scored a hat-trick for the MPFL side against the second division club. In Zamfara State, Zamfara United beat Feeders 1-0 in Zamfara State to clinch the title. We go straight to Kaduna State, where Simeo Ben FC lost to Green Beret after again in the final decided on penalties. Meanwhile, Yobe Desert Stars thumped Gujima Academy 9-1 in the Yobe State final. Now looking at other results, Plateau United beat Mighty Jet Feeders 2-0 in the Plateau State final. Warri Wolves also beat the Sapele Lions 2-1 in the Delta State final. And in Gombe State, Gombe United defeated El Shama 3-1 in the Gombe State final. And we landed in Edo State. It was an easy win for Insurance of Benin, who trumped Assemblies of God 3-0 in the final. Now, all the state finalists, including the FC team, will play in the President Federation's Cup. Additionally, the national playoff for the year's competition is scheduled for March 5th, with the national draw taking place on 1 week later. Now the round of 64, the round of 32 and 16 are set for March 9, April 2nd and April 16, 2025. So I took a tour of Nigeria. Yes, whether I like it or not, I took a tour to across Nigeria. And if I did not call your state, probably the result is still coming. But if they don't conclude their match as of yesterday, 1 million naira fine will be sent to the bank account of the NFF, because a strict warning was given ahead of this weekend game. So let's see how we point out. Congratulations to every team that has won. For Eyimba will not be in the FA Cup because they were knocked out. And also, Rivers United will be there. Rangers will be there. Remo Stars will want to concentrate on the league. Yes, they want to win the league title. Forget about the FA Cup. And so on. For Lobby Stars, yes, and the Scale True, they are there. Nasra United are also there. And some little clubs that we are not even aware of. For instance, the Family Worship Center FC, yes, will represent the Federal Capital Territory. Okay, we're still looking at sport and reviewing all the games from the weekend. Now let's go straight to the Nigerian Women's Football League. Now routine wins for Remo Stars Ladies and Edo Queens. Now Remo Stars Ladies and Edo Queens claim a routine home win on March day 5 of the 2024-2025 Nigerian Women's Football League campaign. As high-flying Remo Stars Ladies defeated Abia Angels 2-0 thanks to a brace from informed striker Bolaji Olamide. to win. The win kept the unbeaten Sky Blue Ladies at the top of Group A with 13 points. In Benin, defending champions Edo Queens also defeated Nasarawa Amazon 2-0. Mary Mamudu and Goodness Osigwe scored in two first half minutes to move up second spot in the group. Also in Group A, Ekiti Queens made light work of pointless Confluence Queen with a 2-0 win. Rashidat Salau scored the game opening goal just before half hour marker before a Patience Yaro made the point save in stoppage time in the final game of the group. It finished goalless between Danas Ladies and Heartland Queens in Owerri. Okay, away from football, definitely we'll return back because we still have other top stories. Let's go straight to the slam and dunk game. Now, while everyone were emerging champions in various state FA Cup finals, let's tell you that across across the seas of Nigeria, talking about D Tigers, they beat Cape Verde to complete 3 winning streak. Yes, to complete 3 winning streak. Talking about D Tigers. Now, Nigeria's D Tigers on Sunday defeated Cape Verde in their last group game in Tripoli to complete the qualifiers on 3 winning streak without losing any game. Now, despite already having qualified, having the qualification for the 2025 FIBA Afro Basket set for August in Angola, Nigeria's D Tigers closed out the final game of the third qualifying windows in a style, defeating Cape Verde 77-62 at the Grand Hall. Now, after finishing the second window in Libya with 3 losses, the rejuvenated Nigerian team needed a perfect run in the third qualifying windows, and they delivered. Now, the Tigers triumph over Libya, Uganda, and Cape Verde to officially book their spot in the competition. Now, with qualifications already secured before a tip-off, head coach Abdurrahman Mohamed handed home-based players Ifeanyi Koko and Ibe Abuchi the first minute of the tournament, clocking 2 minutes apiece. So congratulations, and big congratulations to D Tigers. So I don't know how you guys think concerning the FA Cup. Meanwhile, you can do us justice by sending us your response. Did your state actually? Did I mention your state? And do you guys have a champion? Yes, I mentioned Kaduna. I know Kaduna, they have a champion. I also mentioned Kwara State. Yes, talking about Kwara United, they have always dominated. Kwara United have dominated in the FA Cup. Now all the states will come together. They will now play the national President Federation's Cup. Yes. Round of 64, knockout, you're out. Round of 32, you're out. Then before it now goes down into the quarterfinals, then we now get the final. The winner of the FA Cup will represent Nigeria in the CAF Confederations Cup, not the Champions League, the CAF Confederations Cup. The 4th team, or probably the 2nd team, because we get number 2 or probably number 3 from the league. Then the next team that will win the FA Cup will join that team. That's the 3rd position on the log in the CAF Confederations Cup. Okay, let's review the games across board this weekend, and we begin with the Italia Serie A. Yes, I decided to start with the Italia Serie A, looking at Atalanta. Yes, it was a massive one there, and the roar. Yes, the roar. I don't know which of the roar, if it's the land that is roaring or the other kind of roar. Yes, I'm looking at the roar between Gasperini and Ademola Lookman. Yes, I'm looking at that particular game. Yes, it was a fine result for Atalanta against Empoli as they keep pushing for the Scudetto. Yes, and presently they are third on the log with Napoli losing to Sec Fabregas side. Talking about Como yesterday, 2-1. It ended in favor of Como and making Napoli to drop point. And with that one, we see Inter Milan climbing up the table. Now just 1 point separating Inter and Napoli, and 2 points separating Napoli and Atalanta, and 3 points separating Inter and Atalanta. So it is game on in the Italia Serie A. But after that game yesterday, Lookman refuses to comment on the rift with Gasperani. Now, Ademola Lookman refused to answer when he asked if his role with Atalanta manager Gian Piero Gasperani is in the past. Now, Gasperani infuriated Lookman after criticizing the Nigerian international for taking a penalty in last Tuesday's home loss to Club Brugge. Now, the winger responded by labeling the Italian comment disrespectful. Yes, this is Lookman labeling Gasperani's comment as disrespectful. Now, the 27-year-old bagged a brace in the 5-0 thrashing of Empoli on Sunday night. Now, Lookman was asked by Sky Sport Italia if the Raw with Gasperani was in the past, but refused to answer. He simply shrugged, looked around, and eventually replied, "Finished." Now, there's this controversy going online. Should coaches respect the players, or who has more superiority to say? Is it the players, or is it the coach that have more say? Is it the coach or the players? Can players really make a coach be kicked out? Or probably, I don't know, you guys, I don't know if you try to understand what I'm trying to say, because what is really happening now is really not a good one at all. But meanwhile, looking at Gasperani, as he aimed at another swipe against Ademola Lookman. Now, Atalanta manager Gian Piero Gasperani aimed another swipe at Ademola Lookman following his 5-0 thrashing of Empoli on Saturday. Now, the pair were involved in a bitter row last week after Lookman missed a penalty in the Champions League defeat to Club Brugge. Now, the Nigerian international snubbed Gasperani after he was substituted against Empoli, and also refused to answer when asked if the Raw with the Italia is in the past. Well, he actually looked and said, "Finish." Now, Gasperani, while addressing the media after the game, sent another quick reminder that while Atalanta owe a lot to Ademola, it very much goes 2 ways. Yes, after he was substituted, he refused to shake the hands of Gasperani, but eventually he was given the man of the match. Talking about Ademola Lookman. Okay, here are the results from the Italia Serie A over the weekend. Juventus defeated Cagliari on the road by a single goal. Like I said earlier, Atalanta spanked Empoli by 5-0 with Ademola Lookman starting the game, substituted later, giving Atalanta a brace. Meanwhile, Verona peeped Fiorentina by a single goal. Como defeated Napoli 2-1. Inter peeped Genoa by a single goal. Torino defeated AC Milan 2-1. Parma defeated Bologna 2-0. Venezia and Lazio settled for a goalless draw. And Udinese on the road defeated Lecce by a single goal. Before we go for our first break this morning, let's go straight to the Spanish La Liga. Okay, Real Sociedad 3, Leganes 0, Tafe 1, Real Betis 2, with 2 red card in that particular game. Meanwhile, Real Madrid defeated Girona 2-0. Atletico Bilbao were on fire, beating Valladolid 7-1. Meanwhile, Barcelona continued their run on the table as they defeated Las Palmas 2-0. Valencia lost to Atletico Madrid 3-2. 3 goals to nil. Yes. Now Rayo Vallecano 0, Villarreal 1, Alaves nil, Espanyol 1, Celta Vigo 1, and Osasuna nil. Okay, let's take a shot as we go straight to the English Premier League. Yes, Arsenal blew their chances of catching up with Liverpool over the weekend when they lost. Yes, they lost. I repeat that again, they lost to West Ham at home. Yes, a red card was given. Arsenal with red card all the time, and if you look at it, they're wearing red jersey. They got a red card also in that game. Meanwhile, Liverpool continued their dominance on the table. Manchester City 2 goals to 1. Well, City looking at a way to say, okay, if we are not going to get the UEFA Champions League, or if we are not going to lay our hands on the Premier League, or probably lay our hands on the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup, let's see how we can get the top 4. And it was a big blow for them, because in the 14th minute and 37th minute, it was Mohamed Salah and Zobozlia who got the first goal and the second goal respectively. Meanwhile, a lot of changes were made in the City side, with Kevin De Bruyne coming out, AK also coming out, Mamouche also coming out, and Nico also coming out. With the game disallowed in the 56th minute, 2 goals to 1, it ended in favor of Liverpool, who are now 11 points clear on the table, and they have played more games. Meanwhile, Newcastle United defeated Nottingham Forest 4 goals to 3 in a 7-goal thriller. Now, Hudson-Odoi open scoring for Nottingham Forest in the 6th minute. Only for about 7 or probably about 17 minutes later, it was Newcastle on fire. I'm sure Nottingham Forest went to sleep. Now, Miller, Murphy, Isak got all goals within the space of 10 minutes. All goals were scored. Meanwhile, Nottingham Forest bounced back in the 63rd minute to get one back, and also got the second one, probably the third one in the 90th minute, but it was not enough to grab a draw in that particular one. Meanwhile, Aston Villa defeated Chelsea 2 goals to 1. We saw the game between Arsenal and West Ham ending 1-0 in favor of West Ham. Meanwhile, Bournemouth also lost to Wolverhampton Wanderers by a single goal. Crystal Palace 2-0 better than Fulham. Tottenham Hotspur 4-1 better than Ipswich. Southampton, their woes were compounded by Brighton Hove Albion 4 goals to 0 for them to almost cement their place in the relegation zone. Meanwhile, the game between Everton and Manchester United ended 2-2. Well, the last one I was expecting a penalty in that particular one. It wasn't really a penalty. To me, it looks as if it was a dive. Yes, but it still stands 2-2 in that particular one. And let's go for this quick break. And when we return, we'll give you the draw of the UEFA Champions League round of 16. Don't go nowhere. This is still sport on Eagles Wings.
Has anyone told you you can talk about your business on radio for just
20,000 naira?
Get a chance to talk your business for 25 minutes on The Entrepreneur. Mondays to Fridays, 3 p.m. on Eagles 102.3 FM, Abuja. For more inquiries, call 090-9984-4433. 090-9984-4433. Hurry now.
The vibe is about to be lit. Don't you just love good music? I know you do. I don't really care if you're older. On Eagles 102.3 FM.
Sorry for the inconvenience.
I suppose it was inevitable. Eagles 102.3.
Okay, we'll just look at the UEFA Champions League. We'll try to see how we can summarize it. Yeah, the draw went down last week, Friday, and we only just looked at it. But just to give us a heads up of the round of 16 draw. Okay, PSV will be up against Arsenal. Yes, PSV Eindhoven will take on Arsenal. I think both teams have met a couple of times in the UEFA Champions League. Hopefully, when that time comes, we'll see how we can talk about them holistically. But I'll tell you tentatively that PSV from Netherlands will take on Arsenal. Now, it's going to be a Madrid derby. Yes, Atletico Madrid up against Real Madrid in the round of 16 of the UEFA Champions League. I don't know how these guys, they always do to pair some of these teams together, but eventually they always find a way around it, which they did. Meanwhile, Paris Saint-Germain will be up against Liverpool FC. Yes, Paris Saint-Germain will take on Liverpool FC. Another tough one for Liverpool. Well, if they want to clinch the Champions League, they must beat the best to be the best. Let's tell you that Club Brugge, who sent Atalanta out of the playoffs, will take on Aston Villa. Yes, Club Brugge from Belgium will take on Aston Villa. Now, let's also tell you that Benfica will also entertain Barcelona. Yes, Benfica up against Barcelona in the round of 16. Also looking at the other games, Dortmund will be up against Lille of France in another round of 16 fixtures. Bayern Munich will be up against Bayern Leverkusen. That is also another star-studded game to watch out for. Number 1 and number 2 in the German Bundesliga. Then we'll see number 2 and number 3 in the Spanish La Liga. And meanwhile, another big game to watch out for is a game between Feyenoord and Inter Milan. So these are the round of 16. And now Tuesday, 4th of March, Club Brugge will take on Aston Villa. Borussia Dortmund will take on Lille. And PSV will be up against Arsenal. Then Real Madrid against Atleti. Now on the 5th of March, yes, 5th of March on Wednesday, Feyenoord will take on Inter Milan. Then we'll see Bayern Munich up against Bayern Leverkusen, and Benfica will take on Barcelona. Then we'll see Paris Saint-Germain up against Liverpool. So these are the round of 16 until the other following week. And then we'll see how the other one will go down. So it is time to have your say. Time is not our friend. But let's see how we can do justice with your reaction. 09073530044 or 09087668888 09073530044. I also encourage us to drop more of your comment. If you know you can't get through using the phone lines, use the SMS and WhatsApp portal 09097054450. And if you can't go through using any of this portal, our Facebook page, yes, we are live on our Facebook page and our YouTube channel. Just do the needful, and before you know anything, we'll give voices to those messages. Talking about your reaction.
No offense to the commercials. It's just that we want to see other audio.
Eagles 102.3.
Okay, it is still sport on Eagles Wings, and I still remain the sport minister on radio, Double V, Vicky Vick. Now, it's your time to have your say. Let's react to some of the top stories, the weekend games, the FA Cup, and all of the games you feel that you want to talk about. We'll also have results coming from the German Bundesliga. Yes, we'll give you results from that. The French Ligue, if time permits, and let's see how it goes. Please welcome. Yes, because of time, so I can entertain more calls. A minute, 30 seconds. And if you're doing a voice note, also stick to that duration of time. A minute and 30 seconds, or approximately 90 seconds, so that we can just have a say and take your reactions across board. Okay, let's take this one from Emmy all the way from Masaka. Thank you very much, Emmy, from joining us from that side of Abuja. Well, yeah, definitely Nasarawa State. Good morning, sir. Thanks for a job well done. Congratulations to Liverpool. Arsenal should go for Osimhen or Lookman. My brother, I like that. Yes, and they need a striker. Lookman should also, as a matter of fact, leave Atalanta, possibly to England. Yes, back to England. Please, where is my darling state, Cross River? When talking about sport, okay, for Cross River, I'll see how I can move up to that particular, because I know I didn't mention Cross River at all. Just sit tight and relax. Emma from Massacre, I will look for Cross River and bring Cross River to you. Congratulations to the coach of FWC, Bumi. I'm going far in his coaching career. Wishing Nigeria the very, very best. Yes, and Bumi Blair Aruna, wishing him the very, very best. Okay, let's take his voice note and see if we can squeeze it in. I don't know why Blessing's voice note is not always playing here. Okay, let's take this one from Lorenzo Di Capinto. Good morning to you, Lorenzo.
Vick.
Yeah.
How was your weekend and how is family?
Good.
I just laugh, ha 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 ha, for my language. You know why they laugh?
Why they laugh?
Arsenal fans were praying for Liverpool to lose. Unfortunately for them, now them go lose, and Liverpool won their game. So 11-point difference. It's not a joke. Congratulations to all the winning teams within the week, or rather within the weekend. And secondly, I got to know that Lookman scored a brace, which is 2 goals yesterday.
Yes.
And he was the man of the match. I think the coach of Atalanta should apologize to that young man, because the statement he made last week I heard was too awkward of a good coach like that. He said that Lookman is the worst penalty taker, and that is terrible to hear. So, good morning to everyone listening to you this morning. This is my submission. And for Nigerian coach, going around watching football from all these local teams and foreign teams is a good one. It's not the only legs we've had in Super Eagles that he should be looking out for. He should look out for fresh legs that will do the damaging work. That is the work of a good coach. Thank you, and thank you, sir. Lorenzo Di Capinto of Italian Serie A is the sender of this very message. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Lorenzo Di Capinto. We'll take this one from CJ. Good morning, Vicky Vick. You're doing nice work. I don't know what is wrong with my team, Chelsea. We are not in any competition, yet we are losing games. CJ, you just have to bear with Chelsea. Hello to you, good morning.
Good morning, Vicky, man, this morning.
Morning to you, Ify Biscuit. How are you doing this morning?
Confirm, busy Ify Biscuit calling from Africa this morning.
Okay.
How was your night, sir?
My night was good. Thanks for asking, my brother.
I'm enjoying the show this morning. I greet everybody, all the whole fans. Papa Papilo, I don't hear from Mama, Lucio Di Capito, and the rest of them. And the 2 doctors, I never hear from any of them. Last week, I was saying when Blessed is talk of 15 story building at 16, just like Lucio Di Capito, when you are praying for somebody to lose and they go lose, who go laugh each other? They talk of 15 story building after they pray, then draw, since you go lose. That one another big wahala for Chelsea. And their coach go buy this market, because now him say he's going to look for trouble. He just want to make top 4. The top 4 now they have for us. So every week now not become problem. So my own that as a fan for the Barcelona, and I no go pray say make Madrid lose. At least the hustle will make the hustle my own. That is life. When I pray make I lose and they go lose, no be problem. So I greet everybody this morning. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Emma. Ify Biscuit. Let's see if we can squeeze this one from Blessing. Good morning to you, Blessing. Okay. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Vicky, man.
Morning to you. How you doing this morning, my brother?
Fine, bro. I'm doing good. How was the weekend, bro?
My weekend was good. Dab man, you last one. How you doing this morning?
Fine, bro. Happy New Week.
Same to you, my brother.
Vicky, man. Already, I think we'll talk to test the for grad, then they fear to fall. You understand? The last time I checked, when Chelsea did second, Man U did 14. Now, Man U did 15, Chelsea did 7. Before Man U got enter 16, Chelsea did 14. No? Before Man U got enter 17, Chelsea got enter 20 something. I don't know who is doing who. You understand? And as for Liverpool and Arsenal, that's what I'm saying. Even if I have points, even if I want points, Liverpool is the top Arsenal. My brother, forget it. Liverpool fans, they should go and sleep with a mock-out phone with 10 pillows. I don't get the league already.
I don't get the league.
Nothing will stop Liverpool.
Okay. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you very much, Dab Manu. Nothing stopping Liverpool Well, Liverpool, they still have about 12 more matches to play. Yes, Liverpool, they still have 12 more matches to play. No, not Liverpool. Arsenal have 12 more matches to play. Liverpool have 13 more matches to play. And let's hear from Blessing this morning. Good morning to you, Blessing.
Good morning. My name is Blessing, the Queen on Stafford Bridge. I'm doing voice notes from Mayo 50 Story Building this morning. Sport Minister, that is the best way to raise sport for Christianity, you know. And that's why I like my Nigerian brothers. You cannot deal with us. You cannot bull us. You cannot mock us. Okay. That is the best way that Lukman did yesterday. He showed the coach that yes, I'm not what he think that I am. If you are grateful, I will still be giving my best. You know why I remove him that much? Because the other guy to score a trick. Can you imagine? Can you just come out as a coach to say what he say? Even if the guy did not took the penalty away, you can talk to him on the dressing room. You can address him after the game. You cannot just call for social media and media that know that the media they are looking for story. He just be saying nonsense, saying what he's not supposed to say. Talking to Africa best players, a player that is bigger than the club, a player that took the club up, a player that can do everything for Atalanta. Who is Atalanta before? Who is Atalanta? Even because of Lukman came to that club, that started playing shining lights that everybody is supporting. You just come outside to say this kind of thing. I like the way our people take the matter personal in social media. They should go and see what Nigeria did to Napoli when it happened to visit last season. So they should not try us. They should not even try us because you can't touch our person, you can't touch our player, our best player, Africa best player in that manner. You should go and learn to address his player where the player is not doing. That's what matter other way that they get.
Thank you very much. A blessing. Reacting to Ademola Lookman's situation. Hello to you. Good morning. Hello. Good morning. Hello. Anybody home? Not ready for me. And let's return back to the messages. Yes, a lot of them now pouring in. Let's see how we can squeeze this one. Good morning, Vicky Vick. My name is David, all the way from Suleja. The Liverpool match against Man City ended 2-0. Was it 2-1 that I said? It was actually 2-0. Yes, I know it's 2-0. Maybe it's just a slip of tongue because I actually watched that match yesterday. It was 2-0. Maybe it's just a slip there. Thank you very much, David. Truly appreciate you. Okay, let's take this one. The way Maresca and his boys are losing matches, it's like they are missing Man United. So they are trying so hard to catch up with United. Since United cannot meet up with them, since United cannot meet up with them, now Napoli, now washed. Serie A and the La Liga is for Inter and ATM. Akamata from Manchester United, 15-story building, okay, in Lugbe. Akamata, please, if you see Blessing in that 15-story building, please, my regards to her. It seems all of you are occupying 15-story building. Let's take his voice notes. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning, Vicky V.
Morning to you.
My name is Rita from Airport Road.
Good morning, Rita.
Vicky V, you see all these things they are saying that time. Many people are saying Liverpool should drop on Liverpool. Somebody, and many of them are asking, if Liverpool drop on, how are they sure that Arsenal will even win their match? And Arsenal have started losing. Well, this one is very painful to West Ham. I'm not an Arsenal fan, but at least I was even hoping 110% for them to win that match. And it's turned out the other way around. Well, I'm a Chelsea fan, Sha. Our game. Always scoring first. At the end of the match, we will lose. That has become our national anthem. Well, there's nothing to say. And again, I want to congratulate Bumi when he's winning. Coach Bumi, he have really tried because that day he spoke with you. He really spoke confidently, seriously. And I know that he will definitely prove some point, and he has done it. And I'm happy for Heartland also. That is my state. Thank God that they won. They are not doing well in table, in Premier League, but at least they are champion in Imo State. Well done, work, sir. You're doing a great job. Rita from Airport Road.
Thank you very much, Rita. I truly appreciate your call this morning. Yes, Bumi will be representing, and the FWC will be representing Abuja in the FA Cup. We have to give him our support. Hello to you. Good morning. Name, where are you calling from?
Yeah, Vicky, man.
Morning to you.
Sorry, I forgot to tell you one thing. I forget one thing, please.
Okay, go on quickly.
I want to congratulate my guy, Marcus Rashford. You understand? Because it was against Chelsea against Rashford, not Chelsea against Arsenal. Rashford, let me just come out on the second. Only Rashford. It was Chelsea against Rashford. I congratulate Rashford for winning Chelsea. For me, I congratulate my guy. I know that guy will pass back. Now, I'm not winning good. If that guy speaks to come back, man, you guys come back. Then you will not say that guy is a player. Congratulations to Rashford against Chelsea. So, thank you. They should not have 15-story building. They will join us for that 15-story.
No problem. Thank you very much. Truly appreciate it. Hello, good morning.
Vicky Vick.
Yes, Dr. Udele, how are you?
My brother, bless God. The big shark behind the microphone there.
Yes, it's good to have you on the show this morning.
My brother, I greet you specialist this morning.
Yes, sir.
I mean, because that I want to just hear me, bless the network, bless the network. Upon this, that is now the very increase. Upon that, now we need to get better network.
No mind.
God will say, God will say, God, anybody who do that team, at last, Papa got to put them where they belong to. I don't want them to repent to. Let them know to repent. Let them continue.
Yes,
so that the last day, they belong to the other side. God bless you this morning.
Okay, God bless you.
The only doctor, the whole doctor, Dennis Michael, it is so much of Real Madrid. Yeah, my brother, first of all, let me say congratulations to Madrid and Man United come from behind against Everton. I think it's a good one because everybody want to cause our former coach David Moya and the boys. But thank God that they are able to put our hand together and make sure that they move to tournament side. Anyhow, I thought I had the wish.
Sure.
My brother, this one where Chelsea they collect like this. Sancho versus Rashford. Rashford come from bench. Give 2 assists to Asensio. I bury Chelsea. It's a marathon. Now, particular people got the test. They say no. Make what do you name? This man now. We can say everyone want to see particular for better capital territory. Try Chelsea for the end of the day. All the particular the back that now live for Abuja and make the leave. They go back to village. You hear me?
Yes.
Any Chelsea for the back that now live Abuja live here. Now, they go to Sopo. Now, Sopo they will go now. Sopo may go stay for that place. Where they go bush. You know what to see them for federal capital territory. Tell my guy from Entertainment and this Babalawo doctor Chelsea. Let them the fact that I live Abuja. God bless you this morning.
Okay, let's see if we can pick this one. Hello, good morning to you. Hello, good morning.
How was your night, my lovely brother?
My night was good. Thanks to have you on the show, Sport General. Let's go there.
How you dey?
Good.
No be so much be the problem, oh. Na the talk we go to follow am, oh, and the trekking. How can I explain myself now? How can I explain myself now? You understand? There's too much of talk on the football state.
That's so.
You understand? And for me, I'm wishing Victor Osimhen a brace or heartache tonight because this Lookman have done it. I want him to do it again.
Okay.
So that he's just making the enemy to be silent. I love what Lookman just did, and I hope at the end of the season he leave Atlanta. And for Mohamed Salah, are you hearing me?
I can hear you quickly.
This Mohamed Salah wants to do another record. He wants to win African Football of the Year without a voting and contention. Ha! I love what he's doing, and Liverpool is doing well. Thank you very much, my lovely brother.
Thank you very much. Truly appreciate you, Sport General. Let's see how we can go straight to the messages still pouring in. CJ, Chelsea joining Man United in the 15-story building means that Man United will remain there. Okay? Thank you very much. Okay. Good morning, Vicky. Congratulations to us, Liverpool fans. We are still humble from Ismail Ahmed Apoduse. Thank you very much, Vicky Vick. Okay, we have some voice note here. Let's see if I can squeeze them in. Good morning to you.
Vicky Vick.
Morning to you.
Good morning. This is Frayo of God, aka Obrigado.
Frayo, how are you?
Happy birthday to Hansi Flick.
Okay.
The one and only Baka coach. And good morning to all Baka fans this morning. Vicky Vick, you are blessed.
You are blessed too, Frayo of God. And happy birthday to Flick. Congratulations to him on his celebrating a new year. Talking about his birthday. We also have another voice note. Good morning to you.
Vicky V. Good morning, Vicky V.
Jatao.
How was your weekend, Vicky V?
Good.
This is Jatao. Hala Madrid, Vicky V. Good one for Mr. Bumi Haruna. Honestly, we are happy for him. Yes. And I really appreciate what Ademola Lookman did. He just did it from my mind for not shaking the coach. And thank God he scored 2 goals. I say he have never seen the worst penalty kicker like that. So Ademola Lookman really showed him he's a Nigerian, and we're highly in support of him for what he did. I'm telling you. I was so angry. And I was very happy when I watched again. He refused to shake the coach. Let the coach feel him that too. And for Madrid, good moving. We'll keep moving until we catch Barcelona and drop them down.
Okay.
And for Champions League, we're expecting Bayer Leverkusen or the derby, and we're happy it is a derby, but especially.
Oh, that does not complete. Okay, Okay, let's see if we can squeeze this voice note or probably this WhatsApp call. Hello to you. Good morning. Good luck.
Good morning.
Morning to you. Hello. Good luck.
Yes,
I can hear you.
Morning. Good morning. This Happy New Week.
Happy New Week to you.
I want to. Yes, I want to comment on the Chelsea last weekend match. I actually I think both these guys that they are trained by Pep Guardiola.
Mm-hmm.
I think all of them now. I think those guys, all of them, both the Arsenal coach and the Chelsea coach, those guys, they are scammers. They just come and scam both teams and just go away. And for the Pep Guardiola too, he said he's also a scammer. We understand him now. They didn't have any tactics. It's only one tactics that they have. So people, all the EPL team now, they notice them. So they share palliative.
So
as this weekend they share the palliative, we thank God as the palliative for my man Ademola Lookman. Actually, he has proved it. He has the Italian wrong. This is that the debut.
Okay.
It was performance. I was watching that match yesterday. So I say good. This is what we are looking for.
Okay.
I think anybody that have him in the team is a very effective player.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you. We will talk tomorrow.
Okay, no problem. Thank you very much. Truly appreciate you, my brother. Okay, let's see if we can go straight to our Facebook page before we wrap up the show this morning. And also Francis Namani, yes, watching all the way, live from Amagunje in Enugu State. Good morning, Vicky Vick, and keep up the good work. Blessing also on Facebook. Good morning, Vicky Vick. My name is Blessing, the Queen of Stamford Bridge. Lope, the good work. Yes, good work. You are doing very well. Thank you very much, Blessing. Okay, let's wrap it up with basketball story. Let's tell you that Luka Doncic grabbed 32 points at the Los Angeles Lakers, ended the Denver Nuggets 9-game winning run on Saturday with a 123-100 victory in Colorado. Now, Doncic made just his fourth appearance for the Lakers since his move from Dallas on 2nd of February, and he was in fine form as they produced a statement win over their West Conference rival. And let's tell you that former world number one Venus Williams has turned down a wild card for the next month's Indiana Wells tournament. Organizers said last week the 44-year-old had been invited, but the 7-time Grand Slam single champion has not taken it up. And this is where I draw the curtains on the show this morning. Massive thanks to everyone who has contributed. Truly appreciate you leaving your down locked on Eagles 102.3 FM right from 8 a.m. this morning until this very moment. Definitely the show will make a return same time tomorrow 8 a.m. as we give you all the latest coming from the world of sport. Okay, someone asked me about Cross River. Yes, where did that one disappear to? I had Cross River on my distance this morning. Hopefully we'll still talk about that part. Okay, good. Rovers secured a 1-0 win over E-World. So Rovers will represent Cross River State in the FA course. Yes, Rovers will represent Cross River in the FA. Hopefully tomorrow I'll still look at this and bring everything up to you again, looking at your state and where you represent him. On the flip side is Eagles Outlook, and Omoefe and UD will take you through from 9 to 10 and until noon. I still remain this prominent on Radio Vicky Vick. Set somebody close to you and not far away. You are blessed.